Good morning, by the way.
Good morning. We've got a big heads up because two things are going on. Number one, the sun has changed signs, gone from Taurus into the ever so communicative sign of Gemini, which is good for moving around the world in general. But more, traveling, short distance, short duration travel. Not so. It's just an on the move kind of a sign to get things going. And then the second thing is that Mars, the planet of ego-oriented projection, otherwise known as the grief and aggravation planet, has left the sign of Gemini, has gone into the sign of Cancer. And where it is for like 6 months, you can expect just grief and aggravation, kind of crap going on kind of a deal. So you want to know where in your life that's going to kind of occur. So for Gemini, the sign that we're in right now, they spend a boatload of money on unanticipated expenses. It is every time you turn around, it's $50 here, $100 there. It's just nickel and diming you literally to death. It's a very irritating time for Geminis as far as that goes. For Cancers, Mars is in their sign and they are not going to back down from any kind of fight. And that scares me a little bit because the United States is a Cancer. And with Mars in your sign every 2 years or so, it's sort of like, let's go rattle some sabers. Let's go see who can get, mad at us. So.
Oh, because that's kind of going on.
Yeah,
right
it's
now,
kind of going on with Iran. So I got to tell you, it scares me just a little bit.
Okay.
I don't think anything's going to come of it, but still, it's kind of a frightening kind of thing. So for Cancers everywhere, they go, we're not going to take it. Okay. For Leos, it's a good time just to kind of be quiet, stand in the background. It's sort of the end of 22 months worth of activity for Leo.
Okay.
They are finishing up like 2 years worth of stuff that was designed to really free the Leo up and help the Leo be able to be whatever the Leo wants to be.
Got that.
And so all that changing is done, and now they kind of want to incorporate that into their life and their new kind of sense of freedom. So for them, it's good not to try and start anything, but to finish up old projects, because for 6 weeks from now, Mars goes into your sign, and it's kind of like lighting your hair on fire and running around the room.
Okay.
So that's something to look forward to. So you want to kind of finish
I'm
stuff.
Leo in the room.
That's why I'm looking at you and I'm telling you that. Yeah, for that reason. Let's see, for who? For Virgos, whose energy is in their 11th house of hopes, wishes, goals, and objectives, and they are really going to work very hard to achieve some sort of thing they've been working on for the last 2 years or so to bring to fruition that helps them achieve a goal or objective. And they're going to need their well-placed female friends to help them do that. For Libras, it's in the 10th house of career and public standing, and their hardest thing to do is stay out of the line of fire, stay out of the professional line of fire. There's stuff going on professionally around them. They don't really know what they can do about it yet. The best thing to do is not presume that the attack is coming for them. It could be coming for your boss. And if it is,
watch things happen, maybe?
yeah, and not take sides until you know
There you go.
who the winner is going to be.
Keep your nose out of it.
Exactly. So Scorpios, this energy is in the 9th house of the law. Legal matters, educational matters, important matters at a distance all go very favorably for the Scorpio. And normally, with legal things, I'm a big fan of settling stuff. But in this case, if you're a Leo, the fight's worth winning. So it's the kind of thing where the law is going to be on your side, and when it is, you want to go ahead and use it.
Okay.
For Sagittarius, this energy is in the 8th house of other people's resources flowing their way, and again, unanticipated expenses. And this is the kind of thing where you don't run up a bill, your kid runs up a bill, or somebody that you love runs up a bill. So it's not really your debt, but it's going to impact you financially one way or the other. Yeah. God, they never get out of your pocket.
That's your favorite scapegoat now.
It is. And people say to me, oh, Star Goddess, what stock should I invest in? And I say, buy a house. A house not as nice as yours, so that your kids have somewhere to go so they don't ruin the second half of your life by not leaving. So that's my advice to them. Where are we? For Capricorns, the other people's resources kind of being tested kind of a deal. For them. For Capricorns, partners have a lot to say, and they're going to say it in no uncertain terms over the next couple of weeks or so. And again, Capricorns everywhere, your best answer is yes, dear. Or here's what women really want to hear, whatever you want.
Okay.
That's the kind of thing. You don't have
It's a
to
good
follow through
standard
with it, but if
answer.
you just say that, it'll make just things so much easier for everybody, Capricorns included.
Dinner time, whatever you want.
Exactly, whatever you want. You'll never guess that's where I'm going to take you. Yeah, that kind of thing. For Aquarians, it's in their 6th house of worth, health, and responsibilities. And Aquarians have something going on with their health issue, and they think it's a scary thing, and it's really not. So they need to go ahead and deal with that directly. And then for Aquarians also, there's some kind of reorganization or shuffling going on at work.
Okay.
Not what it is that you do, but where it is you do it. And you just want to kind of bear with it and not fight it because it's going to happen anyway.
Okay.
That kind of a deal. For Pisces, love, children, anything fun, anything amusement, pleasures, anything that's a good time is on the Pisces to-do list. If they're single, they'll attract someone. If they're married, that goes well. If they want kids, good time to put that in motion. If you don't want kids, good time to be proactive about that. Yeah, you go. Gotta know that. For Aries, it's in their 4th house of home and their foundations, and they're going to be remodeling their home, refurbishing their home, doing something at home that's going to end up bleeding into other areas of their life. So they need to really be careful and try and prioritize things. And remember, when you paint one wall, it makes the wall next to it look dingy. So you got to have a plan for that kind of thing. And then for Taurus is the last sign. The pace of their day-to-day living moves to warp speed. They spent a bunch of money over the last 6 weeks or so on unanticipated expenses, and that's done.
Yay!
So they can close their wallet and focus on having a
It
good
is a
time.
Taurus.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So short distance, short duration travel pops up.
Okay.
Opportunities to pop up, and an opportunity to communicate more effectively pops up for Tauruses everywhere. It just makes it easier for them to do their job. It's a much easier time for a Taurus than they've had the last 6 weeks or so.
I like that.
I see tomorrow's news today for the 12 signs of the zodiac.
All right, we got a question.